I'm still shirtless. And he's like, you ready for this? And I was like, yeah. Osceola comes out with Renegade and just rears up, burning spear. Boom. I look at Tommy. He's like welled up. He's like, this is the greatest day of my life.
You were at this Florida State game when they beat Alabama?
Yeah, I tell you, I gave the pep talk.
What did you say to these guys to get them?
To 90,000 people. I give it to the audience, to the field.
How was it?
Look,
is this some Kevin James like style?
Well, you know, so
Kevin
funny.
James, when he started that Daytona, I mean, it's still getting plays.
Yeah.
Start your engines.
It's different in that. I mean, I'm saying this. I know Florida State will hear this, and I'm just trying to be as transparent as possible. They were looking for that because they wanted that. They actually, if I had gone up and said, and I think they've been very happy. I love America. I love our troops. God bless our everything. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines, or let's hear that war chant. They would have been like, "That's fucking perfect."
What'd you say?
A little longer. Well, I've got the like script with not script, and I mean this. I said to them, "You need to give me parameters because I will go off the rails," and they were like, "Oh, okay." So they gave me that basically, ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. And then I'm sitting at this bar. Tom and I did a bar takeover at 9 a.m. the game day. Then we went to a bar and started drinking. It was old school fun, Tom. And he's watching me stress over this, like trying to hit the markers. And Tom's like, yo, you went here. You love this school. You bleed garnet and gold. Like
he gaslit
this
you.
Is he's like, get up there and just talk from your heart. Do not fucking read a script. Talk from your heart. And I was like, really? He's like, fuck yeah. And then Kirk Fox, who was with us, who's a great comedian, said right before the whole speech took place, he goes, hey, talk to them, not at them. And I said, okay. He goes, talk with them. Like, you're one of them. And that was the thing. So I went up and all I'll say is Tom told me he's like, you should only give gas up speeches for like, you should pump people up. Because I have that never quit drinking speech that's gone viral. I have another one that went viral about like how you got an angel in your heart, and every time you get hungover, the wings die, but you need to sprinkle alcohol on them and work. And I can get moved by certain things. And I'm moved by the Seminoles. And so they come out. And by the way, we're sitting on the sidelines, and they just hand me a mic, and they're like, you're on. And I'm like, huh? So even if I had tried to read the script, I would have not been able to do it because just timing-wise, they go, you're on. Gave me the mic. I was like, what? And then the marching chiefs start getting behind me going like this, cha, 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 cha. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I just went off and just talked about, I was like, my name's Bert Kreischer, and I'm a proud Florida State Seminole. I spent 6.5 years at this college, at this great institution. I was baptized in that end zone in 1991 when we had wooden seats. When that spear hit that Seminole head, tears streamed down my face. Those tears were garnet and gold. And you're hearing 90,000 people just go, "Whoa!" And I was like, Alabama thinks they're going to come in and roll all over us. They don't know what house they walked into. This is the house that Bobby Bowden built. Cool. This is the house that Coach Norville built. Cool. And I was like, I have 2 words for you. Silence. Go, Knowles, Carl. And Tom's got tears in his eyes, and he's like, it's the greatest goddamn speech I've ever fucking heard. And then everyone's like, fucking like, that was fucking incredible. I got so many texts from so many people. And then the athletic director walked us out to the fucking Seminole head. I'm still shirtless. And he's like, you ready for this? And I was like, yeah. Osceola comes out with Renegade and just rears up, burning spear. Boom. I look at Tommy. He's like welled up. He's like, this is the greatest day of my life. It was pretty fucking epic. But
would you say you have the Mickey Mantle gene?
I was
Huh?
That is a perfect example. Yes.
Because you were fucking stressed.
Dude, I was so worked up and then
drunk.
Yeah, I was very drunk. I tried to get them to get me a drink on the field. They were like, no, I think he's good. But yeah, it was a good speech. And so, but the best is like anyone that
you guys go out and win. It was a fucking spectacular speech.
We go up to the box and everyone in the box is like, bro, I'm pumped the fuck up. You fired me the fuck up. And I was like, yeah. Everyone I came up to that day was like, that was the greatest. Like, I got so many texts from people I went to school with, like, you fired me the fuck up. And then we go up and we're with all the old school, because we're in the athletic director's box, and we're with all old school players, right? So like guys that kind of maybe people don't remember the names as well as they do. And so it's
a little flex.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we get it. You're an athletic director.
But it's like, but they're calling the game, And real early on, first possession, Alabama has it. For our first possession coming back, one of the guys goes, "We have a better team than they do." And he goes, "What?" And he goes, we got a better team than they do. I'm calling it right now. We're going to win. And our first touchdown pass, I was changing my shirt because I was soaking wet because it would have been raining. And I changing my shirt, putting on a fresh one. I took it off, catch the touchdown pass. We score. And every black dude in there is like, keep it off. Keep it off. So I stayed shirtless for the whole game.
Every black dude?
Every black dude. There was like 5 of them, and they were like, keep it off. You're good luck. You're good luck. They kept calling me Florida man. They didn't know who I was. They're like, Florida man, keep it off. And so we went, and then it was like, it was brilliant because like William Floyd, who I'm friends with, who played at the 49ers and played at Florida State, William Floyd came in the box, and he was like, hey, can you hop on air? And I was like, yeah. And so, because he's doing radio, so he brings Gene Deckeroff, who's like old school Florida. He was in there with his son, and then he brings back. We run into Danny Cannell, and then Danny Cannell's like, "Hey man, can I introduce you to Warrick Dunn?" And I was like, "Yeah." I'm with Tom the whole time. I'm still shirtless. We come around the corner. I wish you could find this picture of me and Warrick Dunn and Danny Cannell and Tommy. I'm shirtless. Warrick is, I mean this respectful, like a church mouse.
Yeah,
he is the quietest man you'll ever meet. And we sat exactly next to each other during graduation.
Does he remember you?
I go, I'm shirtless. I swear to God, I pulled back a curtain and I was like, Warrick. And he's just like, what the fuck is this white energy? And I was like, Warrick, come here, man. And Danny Cannell had to go, it's okay. It's safe. You're safe. And he walked out and worked on still like this. Like, what the fuck's going on? And I was like, my name's Bert Kreischer. I was like, I sat next to you at graduation. He goes, you did? And I said, yeah, you had just gotten drafted by Tampa. And I said to you, I'm from Tampa. Do you want me to hook you up with any of my friends? And you were like, I'm good. And he was like, okay, all right. And he was like, what are we doing here? Like, he was really like a deer in headlights. And Danny's like, can we get a picture real quick? So we took a picture. I think we all went into the booth, got a picture with a bunch of guys. But it was like, it was the greatest experience. It was the greatest. And then to win. The win was the fucking.
I got one quick question. Is it, me and Kyler have been arguing. Is it valid that you guys stormed the field against Alabama, even though you guys are you guys are Florida fucking State now?
No, we should never have stormed the field, in my opinion.
Because it means that you
don't storm the field early in the season. Storm the field's last game type energy. Like that the 1996 Florida State game was another subtle comeback. Yeah. We were leading and we were ranked number 1, I think. They were ranked number 2, and then they pulled ahead, and at the very end we won, and we stormed that field. There's Warrick Dunn and me and Tommy. There's Gene Deckeroff. It's a who's who. Man. But like I've never been a fan of storming the field. I was there when the Bucks won their first game, and we stormed the field. When the Bucks won their first game,
what year?
That game.
NFL field storming is wild.
It's got to be 1979, 1978.
Man,
I think it was against.
Are we excited about the Bucks this year?
Very. I'm going to put $1,000 on every Bucks game.
I saw that bet.
Yeah, $1,000 on every one for them. They covered this weekend.
For your fan, and then Tom's doing the person that hates you the most.
Hates me the most. That should be fun. I love Tom's energy. It's so great to be business partners with him.